Okay. I think we're back in business. Little internet hiccup. We're good. All you missed was me suffering up a small hill. But look at this. Beautiful. We're back. A little random hiccup, but we're good. Good morning. Had a random hiccup, but we're connected to the Starlink, so we should be good. Okay, back in business. All right. Coasting. Yeah. Well, Limp Bizkit rolling. How about this song we'll do? We'll do this one, and this is my dad's probably favorite band, CCR, one of them. Or at least earlier days. Later on, he got into jazz a little more, blues, jazz stuff. All right, let's run it. All right, Achilles finally starting to warm up. Takes a minute. Hell yeah. All right. That's a burn. That is a deep burn. Hey, how we doing? On the road, man. Even if it's just 5 miles, that's a nice start to the morning. The sweat has begun. That's amazing. She gave a big wave. That's great. Look at this road. Straight to your house back there? I like that. Whew. let me get some tunes on now. So I'm working on getting some videos over to Zach Jumper for the recap edit later. Oh, sorry. I was in the middle of a sentence and I just stopped talking. I was texting Zach actually. So Zach Jumpers, he edits the videos every day. Takes like 12 hours of footage from the stream and makes like a nice 15, 20 minute long recap of all the best moments and meetups and everything. Edits it really well. And what else? And so like in the morning I'll send him over clips that, like, if we had another angle or something, and so that's what I'm doing now. And then, you know what? I could do a tune while I'm doing it. Let's do a tune. What do we got? What's a nice morning tune? Let's see. Tunes. Got it. I got it. Oh. We're doing all right, let's get tuned up. Not like that. All right. Okay, mileage 5.76. 49 minutes we've been skating. Solid, good pace. Some hills, and also we stopped for about 6 minutes to fix the stream, which is about a mile. So we would be at 7, Be like over a 7-minute pace probably by now, or 7 minutes exactly. 7 miles. We're chilling. Oh, guys, I don't know who is new here, but anyone that's commenting pixelated, you kind of gave yourself away, because we do a little something here where we work on not complaining. We work on making sure you appreciate things like your eyesight that you got every day, and you don't realize how important they are and how drastically different your life would be without them. So we do a little test. We blur the screen and make sure you're on your toes, you know? A very conscious, thought out test at specific times to remember. See, Todd knows. All right, I think I got some more clips. Let me look. What a fantastic piece of road here. Doing the Bogalusa Boogie. Get with it. You know what? I might not need the glasses fully this second, so any second we don't, let's take them off because I just sweat more. I think I'm getting pimples from it. I think I'm just breaking the bridge of my nose. A little bit of everything. Also, forget how vivid everything is. Wow. If I actually focus, hell yeah, I'm loving this road right now. All right, you know what? Let's take advantage of this road. Let's try to push a little harder. I don't actually know how long we're on it for, but let's see. It says 1.4 miles. This road forks into another road and then reunites back with this road. It's honestly like pretty much the same distance, so let's just hope this thing is paved all the way straight through. And I think it turns into Picayune. And so yeah, I don't know if it stays the same name, same road, but This might be the fastest flat push we've had the whole trip. All right, 1 hour and 7.45 miles, and we stopped for 6 minutes, which is about a mile. So this road is definitely helping us. Wonder if he gave the van life nod. All right. All right, we might need a tune now. Might need a tune. Hey, Danny boy! Not many people have seen this country at 7 miles an hour. I never said they were complete. And you dove so low. Yeah, we're Starlinking and we have it at low quality to maintain connection this whole time. Sometimes the trees can interfere, so we're just making sure we're connected and smooth. There's nothing left to break. We've done it now. Okay, so that was the turn we were supposed to make, but this road just kind of forks around back into it. And it looks like the same mileage, so I think I'm just gonna ride it out. It looks too nice to not. One, I think the road like goes past the airport. It's like a little kind of, I don't know, weird. I'm not even like seeing it on this map. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nah, this is the way, man. Sometimes you just gotta ignore. Almost to Cyber. CYBUR. Hey, River Talk rocks. Talks rock. Thank you, man. Thank you. Have a good night. I need to eat. Let's go. I got a hole where my stomach disappeared. If you break my ring feelings, butterfly knives in the ceiling. Up this mess I created. Do you even believe that? Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Come satellite skin. Oh, I got one. Oh, hell yeah, we haven't listened to this one yet. Let's go. Maybe we'll get a few from this album. Maybe we will. Bong. Let's go. Beating back the rising tide. Idiots, dilettantes, and fools on his watch. Radiant hacks running amok. Hipsters. Nope. Going no time. For one last what a mess to leave behind. think this is the best road of the entire trip, I gotta say. Now those someday. Ten miles. 10 miles. This one is one of my favorite songs ever. I think this is a masterpiece of a song. I really do. The Memo. Sheets from an amputee. The middle. What? It was painted by a chimpanzee. Here at the cultural low watermark, if it's fraud or art, they'll pay you to believe. Billboard in the middle of the country. Listen like yes, between you and me. They're just like the ones before with their standards lower. Now the concert will pay you to. To sell you. Shit. Dude, supporters out here in the sticks, man. Yo, all right, you guys want an update? So, to finish on Sunday, right, which will put us at, let's go over this, all right, once and for all. It's that, we're in the week's range-ish, so I think it's fair enough to start discussing it now. Okay. Today's the 32nd right? And to finish on the 38th, which would be Sunday, I think we'd have to do like 84 miles a day or something like that. A little hefty, right? I think if we do Monday, which would be the, what's that, the 39th. That would be 78 miles a day. You guys see what I'm doing? I'm doing like low 70s, 72, 73. If the roads are smooth, if I wake up earlier and like really give it one good haul, I could probably get up there. But we'll see. Also depends on weather, right? What if it just pours insanely? Just a brutal all-day rain day in a monsoon. That will surely cut some miles off, so we don't know exactly, but we think, we're thinking, I have a hunch Monday, but you never know, I could bang out a 100-mile day or two. Get lucky, or wake up super early. Kind of just feeling it out. Today, actually, I was gonna go for a longer day, like in the 80s, and it was wet and rainy in the morning, so we got a normal start, like 7. But with this road and that early start, this could have been the day, for sure. At least in the 80s. We'll see. I'm not too worried about it. As long as I'm under 40 days, that's my goal. Which would be what? Monday? So Monday at 78 miles a day. Still no joke. Still definitely no joke. Now that the road's so smooth, I can feel the misshapeness of my wheel. But normally I can't, and it's still not that bad, but I can feel it because it's so perfect. Very subtle. Or maybe I can't. Maybe it's these little things next to the indents. Psych. Klitschko, that is horrible advice. I appreciate it though, but that is just bad advice. Whatever happens will not happen. If you willeth, dude, it is no dream. If I just go, oh, I'll wake up at 7 and we'll see what happens, it's not gonna happen. If I set, you can't hit a target, you can't hit a target if you're not aiming at something. And so if I don't set the goal, like I didn't set the goal 30 days, right? I wouldn't have been doing 100-mile days in the beginning. I just would not have. So it is important. I know what you mean though. Just like, yeah, like you see what the day brings you and only a certain amount of things you could control, sure. But don't mix that up with bringing things to life and being intentional. Oh. I'm only doing this once, so I want to see what I'm capable of. That was kind of the whole thing, right? 40 years old, about 39. This is when most athletes like peak. In a sense, you have like your knowledge and your body starts declining, your knowledge is increasing. I just felt like I probably would not be in better condition to try to do this ever again. So let's see what I can physically do, what is possible with the human body and mind. So and I honestly, my personal feeling is I've been on the safe side. I feel like because I'm a little older now, I'm like, yeah, like some of these wake-ups and days are to recover and be safe and not push too hard and ruin the whole trip, which might not have happened, 10 years ago or 5 years ago even. But, so I do think I'm keeping, like, I'm right at my cusp, and I think I know it well. But I probably could push a little more, and that's what this last week is kind of for, just to see. Julio, hello, how are you doing? You know, it's like, you could see what happens, right? And you do that to a degree with the roads and things, right? But right now, if I don't plan these miles like perfectly, I may not hit my goal. So it's like 6 days, that creeps up on you. So if I could bang out a 90 tomorrow and a 90 the next day, that puts us in a good spot. And you kind of know, you know, but then, well, I've been injured and I've been at 70s, so jumping to 90s probably maybe not the smartest. So you aim for 80, mid-80s, and if the road lends it to you, then you go with what it gives you, you know, maybe then you coast to the 90s. But yeah, and that is exactly what I had planned for this trip to a degree for the 30 days. My plan, I looked back at the Strava today and it's insane. Last night. I couldn't believe it. Just though we came out hot, man. Oh, it was almost heartbreaking, like looking at it, because I could have done the 30 for sure. Like, there's no doubt in my mind, and I actually feel great just knowing like I could do it. You know, it's just nice to know that. And my plan was get over all these mountains and accept a slightly lower pace, and then when we get to these flat states, just destroy it, you know. And if you look back, the pace was insane. Then we hit 30-mile-an-hour winds against us in Chip Seal for a week straight, got injured, and then it was just like, it was like 86 miles a day average, or something like that, with mountains and wilderness and rough roads, drop off a cliff 50 miles a day for like 8-9 days in a row. And then now I'm like recovering from the knee injury and from the chip seal in the wind, and like looking at it, it was like, like it was right there, and it could have just been, better planning. It's hard to really dig through every single road, and also some roads kind of look decent with their grainy Google Maps photo until you're actually rolling on them. So anyway, yeah, it's like a balance of both worlds, right? You're accepting also what it gives you and taking it, but you also need to be planned and strategic. Look, Chip Seal, you could say Chip Seal killed the dream, but no one killed the dream but me. I killed the dream. But I'm fine with it, because this is still a dream. Wow. This road is unreal. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Yeah. No, but that's not real, you need all the diversity of pavements and challenges. That's part of it. But yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel like I left with a new, I don't know, resolve or something. Like when I was in the worst of it, that was like quit mode. That was like, yo, you could go to the hospital mode. And I didn't, and somehow we did 50 miles every day. Just kept plugging away. Injury after injury compounding. And like just stumbled our way through, and now we're rolling back uphill. And that, that's not the achievement we're aiming at, but that is a achievement. I think we will, Lee. How you feeling today? I think we're gonna get to the ocean today. Sea level. I think we'll be passing through Bay St. Louis. Let's see. Look at that, not even really any clank over here in Mississippi. Damn. Okay, yeah, 41 miles, roughly. So I think we should make it. And maybe it'll be like sunset-ish kind of time, maybe even earlier, this pace. And I think we'll be skating over that bridge, really cool bridge in that area. I think it's like 600-ish miles, 650, 620. Depends on the route we take, but I think I may have added extra miles since I was calculating last night. But dude, I gotta be honest with you, I always sit there and start calculating. I'm like, this isn't worth it. I'm falling asleep. I need the rest. And I never actually just get to sit there and do the math. But I will. I mean, I have a rough idea, but not like the pinpoint exact amount. My calculation was 650 at the start of the day. Let's see. All right, you know what? I'm looking at a map. No. All right, let's just keep rolling. We're doing good. I was thinking about, I think I have decent service right now, maybe disconnecting. Give Danny a break. It's hard to say. We have a little town coming up, then another patch, and then another town, and that bigger town should be fine, but it's the area in between I'm worried about. Should we give it a shot or just keep it rolling? Yeah, you said don't get in the water in the Mississippi beaches. Yeah, I'm not trying to end the trip with a tail, so I probably won't go swimming over there, but it'll be nice to enjoy the view. Yeah, I'm taking 90 over the bridge in Bay St. Louis. Once we get to a stop, I'll do like a bearing update. Maybe we'll do like a 1 month update. Yo-ho! I think that guy just donated. Jenny, we tried to do the Starlink backpack. Maybe we just don't have the right like backpack or setup for it, but we couldn't get it going in the desert, in other stretches. So here's what it is. It needs to be pointed at the sky, and if it's on my back like that, it's like not doing that. Oh yeah, one more shade for us. Brim's going down. I also feel I'm going at a semi-casual pace too. Like I'm not really trying to burn myself out. If it was like a sprint or a shorter distance ride, I probably could get up to like 9 or 10, but all right, I'm gonna stay there. You're good. I'm gonna see if I can just give you a break. I think I have some bars, but just stay kind of close and keep an eye. But it looks like it might work.
Past the Dollar General.
Uh-oh. Let's see. This phone is... Looks like it's all right. All right. All right, let's give it a go. Okay, It might take a second to calibrate. But let's see how good we do. I think we're gonna be good because we're coming into a little town. Well, we'll see. We shall see. Now I gotta remember there's no one behind me. So you know what we do? Do we go on the other side? Maybe. We zigzag. Now there's audio, man. What? The mic's on. Maybe you just need to refresh. The road isn't coming to an end. We've met our day. It's over. Goodbye, old friend. I will miss you dearly. You were the best road I ever skated across. But you've introduced me to a new friend who's pretty fantastic themselves. Dude, if we get roads like this all the way to the coast, we're gonna be cooking. I probably won't stop. Hey, look at these guys. All right. Oh yeah. Still smooth, still connected. I like it. Tight though when there's cars. Big supporter. Oh, she's sweet. A little busier over here, I think. No shoulder, but who cares? Feels like a little bit of wind now too against us, but again, ground is the most important part. It's not that dramatic. Play the zigzag. You guys want to do a little Black Angels block? Let's do it. Let's do it. Get my headphones on. Okay. Oh no, did we lose the internet? Hold on. Come on, let's hold on. Why do I got bars but it's not connected? Anyway, this road was insane, so having a follow vehicle at this little stretch here, not a good idea. Hey, how's it going? Entrance. Oh, dude. That's kind of hysterical. Let me just check this real quick. Weed? No, weed is definitely not a natural high. Of course, there's extreme circumstances and, you know, like glaucoma or like certain things like that. But for the most part, what we're talking about is mind-altering substances to escape or to make life feel better or more relaxed or more fun. So anything like that that really alters the mind is what we're trying to stay away from here. And by doing so, we enrich reality and it becomes more vivid in time, instead of having these sharp spikes and then everything is dulled. So that's kind of the name of the game here. So it's more of a long-term fix instead of a short-term fix for the sacrifice of your future. Hell yeah. Big woofer. Big woofer. Yeah. Hell yeah. How we feeling? How's it going on, man?
What's up?
How's it going? Hey, these were good actually.
Got me.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll throw it in my
I got
pocket.
some homies over Highway 90 in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Oh yeah?
Have a DIY that I want to push with you if you're in the area.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm coming through there.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm parked right over here.
Nice. I appreciate you coming out, man.
About to push for a second.
Oh yeah. I think I'm going.
You, huh?
What's? I think I'm going straight. Yeah.
All right, I might see you again.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
I'll follow you.
That's awesome. Yo, banana waffle holding me down. These are actually pretty good, these things. Sometimes I'm picky with these. I'm just like, they just kind of dry me out. And, you know, last trip I broke my tooth on a Kind bar, so I don't really eat those. Also, they just like, they're exhausting to eat when you're skating. Even Cliff bars too, the softer ones, like they ended up, after a while, kind of getting a little tougher to get down throughout the day. They're still fine, but After you've eaten so many of them, you're just kind of like, this was good. Let's do one. All right. Shade is on the left. This one's sweet and salty. It's got like a layer on the bottom of sweet. I don't know, almond, pretty good. He probably knew too. He didn't just grab these randomly. He probably knew these are banging. He probably tosses these back. You guys, I don't know. We're on a good run today. Yo! Who's that? Hold on, don't let that slide under the radar. Run the MK00. 15 years of weed, 8 days free. It's incredible, man. Congrats. That's the hardest part, really. That's huge. Most people at that point, 15 years, 20 years, you start getting older, you've built life is patterns, as you've heard me say, right? Habits. You've built all your habits, all your patterns, all your beliefs, and you're most likely not gonna change. You get to 40, 50, 30s, even 35, you get stuck in your ways, and that's it. You're not really looking to break down the whole system and rebuild it. So you just kind of block everything out and you stay with what you're doing. And most people, if they're an alcoholic by the time they're 40, the odds are they're probably gonna keep doing it. Yeah, people quit, but the habits are strong, the momentum is strong. All right, so if you do it, that is a beautiful thing, you know? So congratulations, that's amazing. Hey, I didn't do nothing. You did it. Congratulations. Hey, my guy. How's it going? I think he said yo. Yo, he gave me a yo. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's what's up. He gave me a big yo. That's a supporter right there, man. That's what I love to see. Are we on the right road? Are we paying attention? I gotta remember sometimes through these ways. It's a little cut through sometimes. They got jibs. Okay, 0.2 miles, don't let me forget. Going on Goodyear. Someone commented that. Hey. We are feeling great right now. Feeling really good. Excited, man. The finish feels like it's you know, it didn't really feel like anything until now because now it's like the week mark. We're getting towards the coast. We're getting close. But beyond that, I mean, we felt good regardless. We woke up, our legs are working. We could push. Entrance zone. I don't know if you guys could tell, but that supporter who yelled "yo" was a cop. And I was like blocking a truck in the other lane and then cutting across right next to his car. So I just thought it was funny that he was like, yo, I feel like he was trying to like tell me something, but I just kept going. And then I bet you he saw the camera on my chest. I was like, you know what, I bet you that guy's fine. He's probably doing okay. We'll leave him alone. Nothing like the freedom of a kid. What's up? A child, I should say. Childlike freedom. Yo, how's it going? All right, I didn't get to do it before, but we're gonna do it now. We're gonna do a Black Angels block. Okay, really good band. Right here, we'll do a little block. Black Angels, and what better way to introduce them in the entrance song? How about that? Nearest job, get a job online. Bang, problem solved. Now, if I had, my job was online, remote, I'm probably leaving and just living anywhere or everywhere. Everywhere for a bit and then anywhere after that. One day, one day. Been working towards it. One day. Let's see. Left. Oh yeah. All right, Black Angels, entrance song. Let's do it. Oh, Danny is definitely napping. For sure. Almost the night. So yes, I am. But it feels like, it just feels like a blip in time, not like, I have not this. It's not a sustained thing. Yeah, that's kind of it. But you're right, I am. And I've always, even when I was at work, truck driving or something, I always felt at home, just like in a random hotel room or sleeping in the truck or, Danny's definitely checking the odometer right now, that's for sure. There's not many things you can be certain about, but that's one of them. Entrance song. Okay. Storm, so emotional, moody and control. Picayune. In that storm. Showed me things galore. Made me want much more. Yo, yo, yo! Hey, there he is. Yo, Banana Waffle coming through again. That was him who passed. On for rides. Between you and time. Dripping sweat. All right. Yes! The Banana Waffle, the legend.
Are the Auburn ones good?
What's that?
You like the Auburn
They're
waffles?
incredible. Yeah, I'm about to hit this one right now.
Yeah, it's the only one I can eat, bro.
Dude, it's so good.
Take it easy, Jack.
Later, man. Thank you. Oh, almost went down. You know, the other day we were talking about marketing and like how hard it is for creatives and stuff like that. And one thing I've seen people do is overthink that they're annoying people. All right. Good. And should we just Euro barge? Anyway, and one of the difficult things is, you know, marketing. Oh, where was I? Getting it out there, and people get hung up on like posting. They don't want to annoy people or annoy the people they know or whatever, you know. So many posts. But you don't realize nobody knows what you're doing and nobody really cares. At all. I have like best friends. I know, like, you know, a couple of years ago, I'd like basically invent a mini ramp trick. And then I hear, like, I'd post it. And like, even my best friends, they don't remember. They have no idea that I posted that. I posted it again 2 weeks later and they have no idea. Brand new trick, commenting, yo, that's insane. I never, like, this is a very small example. I'm just trying to paint a picture, you know. And, you know, I've been promoting this trip for months. I've gotten reels with 15 million views plus, a bunch over 1 million. every single live stream, like tons of people who watch the last Skate Across America are like, yo, wait, he's skating across America again? So like, no matter how good you think you are at marketing, or like you think people know, or like you post one thing, like nobody knows. And nobody's paying attention, and it just like flips under the radar, and that's it. And for you, it's like a pimple. You know, you got a pimple and you're like, it's the most noticeable thing ever, but most people don't care and don't even notice it. It's kind of like that. Or if you ever worked in construction, I'd be like, or painting, let's say, I'd be cutting like a corner in a room, and it's not like the most perfect cut in. And like I see it every time I walk in the house, but no human being is ever going to notice that unless they paint, maybe at a high level. And even then, it's kind of like that. So you really need, generally more output than you think. And if you put all this work into a project, why not try to have it seen also and include that in the creative journey of birthing it, instead of looking at it as a separate like evil thing or this other thing. Hey, CBR Venge, hell yeah. $2 chuck. He said nobody is activated anymore. I mean, it does seem like some less and less people are activated for sure. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know. It's not, someone said it's, it's sad or something that content creators need to be marketers nowadays. It's actually always been that way since the beginning of time. People have created incredible things and gone under the radar and nobody's ever saw them, right? Like Andy Warhol, incredible marketer. Banksy, incredible marketer. Like, whether you realize it or not, marketing is integral to everything. And there's different ways to do it, not just the one straight, like, hey, check me out. You could do it in creative ways, and that's the fun part. All right, this doesn't work for me, so let me apply how my worldview, and like how I would like something to be delivered to me, and bring that to life. Well, something dead over here, that's for sure. Beep, beep, Jeep. I won't be able to sit and explain it to you if you don't understand it, man, but you'll get there. I have confidence you'll get there, brother. It is integral to everything. You can't avoid it. It's just there. Whether you accept it is a different story. Reno, that's what I like to see. Hell yeah. Big support in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. Appreciate you. Hey, I'm eating one right now. Someone asked about catching up with the live streams. The best way to catch up with them is the recap videos, you know, like 15 minutes long. Breaks down the episode, all the best moments, all the interactions and stuff. Yeah. I drive a, what do I drive? Oh, like a, what do I drive? I just got it because my 2003 Dodge Neon blew out for the trip. I got like a little beater. It's like a, I don't know, a 2016 or 12 or something Camry. As basic as they come. Get me point A to point B and won't break down. Check that GPS. .3, make it right. Oh yeah. Jenny, it's funny. It's amazing. Yeah, you know, when you're so involved, so you want everything to be perfect and you see every detail, and it's good to be that way. But at a certain point, you're just like, dude, no one on the planet is ever gonna notice this. Tempted to stop for like a Gatorade or something, but we got too good of a pace. We'll be all right, man. We will be all right. Hell yeah. Next break, I'm going to do a wheel update. 1 month wheel update. I'll post it on Instagram too, and we'll have some fun. It's a hot one. It is a hot one. But hopefully, my car after this trip is the Storyteller Overland. The crew mode. How sick would that be? A little consolation prize for finishing. That's not pace or I think I'm gonna do again. We ain't letting no one by. Sorry guys. I ain't going on the boulder shoulder. Oh, that would be insane if I got to keep to the end. I'd travel all over. I'd see every Walmart in the country. All right, guys, we just hit 3 hours of skating. Mileage update, 24.1. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I will not sacrifice my pace today. I don't think 100 miles today. I think if I started early in the morning, definitely. Definitely. Because it was wet out, and we decided to skip on skating in the moisture. Oh yeah! That's a big supporter. Hey, you know what the difference between the YouTube guy sleeping in the parking lot and the homeless guy? Hey! You know what the difference is? Marketing. Hey, now you guys are rolling with it. Now you guys are seeing it. Marketing. But you can get creative with it. If you don't like the ways other people are doing it, I should be an inspiration for you to create a new one. One that you think is cool. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? 800 feet left, right? What the? You sure? Oh, yeah. Okay. We've been like 5 for 5 on our roads today. A tough percentage to keep up with. Okay, 25 miles. Not too shabby. I think this is our right turn. You gotta be kidding me. This can't be real. It is a little soft, but I mean, come on. Hell yeah. Damn. How's it going?
Been watching you for about a week.
Hey, thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Cool stuff, dude.
Oh yeah, thank you. What's your name?
Safe on this road. It gets a little bumpy if they haven't finished it.
Oh really?
Yeah, this will take you behind Stennis NASA though.
Okay, hopefully it's paved for the most part though. Hey, thank you and I appreciate this. Thank you. Yeah. Yo, drive-by supporter. Was that the first live donation while moving? I think it was. Yeah, that was great. See, that's what you missed on the first trip. I can't possibly capture stuff like that, you know? I'm not a great marketer, really. I'm actually bad at it. That's how I know these things. I'm sharing my experience with you guys because I've had similar struggles. You know, like most creatives have, right? Like you want to make the thing, you don't want to tell people about the thing or tell them to like it or watch it, right? But it's kind of part of it. And this is to not, if you hate something, like say you see people doing clickbait thumbnails, right? You want to do YouTube and you hate thumbnails. Like, just because people do stuff like that doesn't mean if you do YouTube, you're automatically that way. So a lot of times we associate like marketing with like a certain thing, an idea, and then we won't do it, right? But it doesn't have to be that way. And you can create your own lane for someone else to copy and follow in, or one that you believe in, and use that as your creative fuel to figure out an interesting way or fun way to get people involved or to find out about what you're doing. You know, so that would be my advice. And then to pay close attention to your feelings and why you don't do something. All right, like why are you not, you know, sharing or post? A lot of times it's like you would really like people to watch it, enjoy what you made or whatever it is, but creating it is different than asking people to watch it and putting yourself out there and open for ridicule. So a lot of times we hide from that subconsciously, but that's a good muscle to build. Keep doing it over and over, and then you realize none of those things really matter. And they'll just start bouncing off you like ping pong balls, because all that matters is if you believe in it, but it takes a while to really fully embody that and understand it. Through just, time and time again, you know, doing it, and you start to realize, you hear all these things and you're like, wait, you know, and then you get hardened to it and you realize you're just able to see through the whole game more clearly the more you do it. But there's also like, there's different types of, like, you can market by knowing one person that's super popular and then they're the ones that like got your work out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be this never-ending pursuit of endless content. Like, you can market it by putting it on a wall of a supermarket that everybody passes every day. Well, that was a genius spot, and so now everybody knows about you. You know what I mean? There's just certain, creative ways to go about it. And that's, you don't, have to do that, right? You don't have to do anything in this life. But if your goal is to get it seen or to make a living or to have people appreciate what you made or to feel what you felt, or that's kind of what you need to do. And I like to learn, I like to use the whole thing as a journey, and everything I do is a journey into myself, and like learn, why don't I like doing that? Why does that make me feel this way? Why am I afraid of that? You know, I mean, I just constantly pay attention to that and then destroy it and like dive into it and figure it out, you know, and beat it and move on. And I still got tons more of them to beat down. Hey. Maybe over there, not on their lawn. Not on their lawn, maybe like right there or somewhere else. Yeah, either there or on somewhere else. Glickskull, you seem to have a real aversion to content and money. I don't know. There's something there for sure you might want to explore. Seems like something sticking out over there. Oh. How we doing? I'm just gonna do electrolyte. Oh yeah. We got too good a pace to slow down. Maybe I'll just do this and a Gatorade, this thing. And then we'll do, a little bit of water and I'll go back. We're at 26.1, 3 hours and 16 minutes.
Pretty good.
We got good roads, man. Oh, it's so good. Oh, wait. Oh. Thank you, man. How was your morning?
Bad.
Nice. Oh, you took a nap? Nice. Pit stop extraordinaire. The gang missed you, man. They've been waiting for your presence. They were wondering what you're up to. Was it napping? Was it guitar? Was it? Huh? They thought, were you catting? Were you looking for strays?
Attic.
I'll throw one in there.
Gotta find a Walmart. There's only one left.
Okay, should be fine.
You want that Gatorade in there?
Yeah. I'll
Need
do.
more of this?
Yeah, I'll just bring one. Stay hydrated. Did pretty good for that clip. Try to just keep it rolling. Later. Oh, you know what? Real quick, I told you guys I would do a little check-in. Hold on. One sec. All right. Just give me 1 second. All right, here's my wheels after 1 month of skating across America. One more. Okay, now for you guys, that was for Instagram. All right, so here you go. Killed my pace, but look at that. Oof. Look at that. That one's starting to really get... These might end up worse than the last time, even though it's taking shorter. And the front is still pretty good. Shout out to Quantum. Those things still rolling really well. Let me check the audio real quick, 1 sec. Okay, and then real quick, the tail. I always do this stop here with this, so this is getting a little razored down, flat. I don't think it was this square to start, but I kind of like the way it's shaping out. All right, let's get moving. Okay, this is ending. This guy warned about this, so let's be careful. And okay, hey, it's rollable. He gave us a fair warning. Here we might need Starlink though, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Let me see. What am I doing? Reconnected, let me check. Good. Oh. Click so, come on, you know better. You know better. Why the audio was out. No, but I didn't forget about you either earlier. What's it called? So, yeah, you're right. Like, yeah, if money is your main focus, like, you're going to be craving something that's never going to bring you. You're never going to be content, as much as you think you might be with whatever you're going to do or have. It just won't happen. If that's the craving, you will always have this craving for this thing that will never satisfy you. It's like drinking an Arizona iced tea. Now you're more thirsty afterwards. It's kind of like that. So I agree, but I do think there's a way to look at money and as a tool and not be scared of making it, and making it in a moral way and trying to use that to actually help people, because it's hard to help people without resources, right? Like, you actually need something to give something, in a sense, you know? And it doesn't always have to be money, but you get what I mean. Like, if I want to build this, take this and make this into a, I don't know, skate park for everyone. With cows all around, well, I need resources and money to make that happen. And so, yeah, you could use them as a good tool. I'm sure you know all this, I'm just articulating it, but this guy knows this road well, man. He said there's patches. Hopefully we stay connected. This looks a little... Yeah, that was something I battled with too, though, right? You want to, like, sell out, you want to, like, whatever. But, yeah. It's, if you want an artist to be able to continue to give things to the world, they need to, pay their bills and eat and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But sometimes we can't separate, like, creativity and a regular job and work or something, you know? Yeah. Dude, these glasses are beating up my nose the past couple of days. I gotta take them off when I can. I feel like I'm gonna have a bruise on the bridge of my nose. Yeah, exactly. Dude, how is there a connection in here? This is insane. big wave from the local. We got the local nod. Dude, they're killing me. Oh my God. They've been nice and convenient and helped save footage. Like yesterday, the stream cut out during an interaction, so I had backup footage of those people bringing me Taco Bell, I think. So that'll be the recap vlog. But, you know, so it's kind of nice to have them on all day and be able to, you know, have backup. But, yeah, dude, not built for the long term where I'm changing the structure of my nose. Yeah, I think, well, I don't know, a little bit of rain last night. I don't know if that helps with the humidity at all, but it still feels about the same as it has the past 2 days. So I've accepted it. I gotta be honest, man. Sometimes it's hot when you're out there and the sun's blazing at 4 o'clock, but for the most part, I've learned so many tricks in this exact weather. Just panting, dripping sweat, soaking wet for 3-4 hours straight. I'm like, it doesn't even really bother me, I gotta be honest with you. The only time I really feel it is when that sun's like beaten down, like 3-4, and I've gone all day, probably underfueled. But dude, yo, these trees got great Wi-Fi, man. That's the future. All right, we're about to be at 27, not much progress because there was a break. Overall, we're doing good. Try to stay ahead of the hydration, that's all. Oh, so I wasn't looking at the chat before. What'd you guys think of the board? For those who got to see it. Not too bad, right? I probably got another couple thousand miles left on it at least. I think it switched to a different satellite. I don't think it actually, maybe not. I don't know, I feel like they're saying it might have, oh wait, I think it changed like satellites. But I can't imagine this staying good. So
I need to get like a case of water.
okay.
I might have to go back.
How much water do we have?
3 bottles.
Oh. Okay. All right, go. Just go. Yeah. All right, we're on our own. How much charge we got? Here. 40%, we'll be good. All right, Danny's going to get water. We got 3 bottles left. And he said this way there's not that much. I think we'll be fine, but hopefully we don't run out of internet. Otherwise, we're taking a little break, commercial break. Yeah, I think we're going through like a whole long stretch of nothing. So as much as I want him to stay with the Starlink, we'll just let this run its course. If it dies, we'll come back on soon in like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, pick back up. Or it comes back. I'm seeing some 5G. Tripping. Come on. All right, now we just switched to 5G. We're bouncing around, be careful. Thank you. Thank you. All right, at least we got a little shade in here, you know? It's been a pretty, like, overall, I wouldn't say sunless day, but a shaded day. All of these cut-throughs have just been, surrounded. It's been nice. Internet's a little tough, though. That's all. I gotta switch stances though. I know it's not a great view, but sometimes, but I gotta get that mix up. All right, well. Crunchy. I can't believe we're still connected. I just checked. I haven't looked at the phone in a while. Well, look at these trees. Doodlini. Oh, you spelled your own name wrong, man. Come on. This is a cool area. There ain't nothing over here. Hey, look at that, it's a swamp over there. Wonder what's living in there. Danilini. I'm gonna connect while I'm rolling. What do you guys think? Should we up the quality? Oh. All right, so good afternoon. Now we're connected to the Starlink. We should be getting better. If you guys give me an update, let me know.